Hey everyone, I'm Rachel,
And I'm David.
and we are on our first Norwegian cruise, so we wanted to share some things with you that we wish we'd known before sailing with Norwegian. Let's go!
Before we jump into our list, you should keep in mind that some of these items might be specific to certain ships on Norwegian Cruise Line. We sailed on the Norwegian Gem, which was built in 2007 and was refurbished in 2022. Every cruise is a different experience because of the ship, itinerary, and the crew, so ultimately do what's best for you, your family, and your budget.
That being said, let's get into it. The first thing we wish we'd known before sailing with Norwegian is that there are upcharges galore. Every cruise line has their own set of hidden charges, but with Norwegian, we felt like it was a little over the top.
For instance, every beverage, meal, or drink package purchased on board has a 20% service fee added. Plus, they also have spots on receipts for you to tip additional amounts. We don't have anything against additional tipping for good service, but Norwegian also automatically charges each passenger a daily gratuity fee. Most other cruise lines do this too, but you could be paying 3 times for the same service on Norwegian if you are not careful.
Room service has its own service fee of $5 to $10 depending on the time of day, on top of the 20% additional service fee. And the last big upcharge we encountered was in the casino. Norwegian charges you a fee to charge to your room on slot machines. The fee changes depending on how much you want to charge. They're basically charging you money to spend your money with them. When you're done gambling, you can deposit anything that's left back into your shipboard account, but we think that the added fee is a little much considering other cruise lines don't charge extra for slot machine room charges. And if you plan on gambling at all, make sure you go to the casino desk and sign up for their Players Club. Unlike other cruise lines, you must sign up in order to get credit for your play and receive room offers.
The next thing we wish we had known was to leave our power strip at home because it will be confiscated. They took ours in the terminal before boarding despite the fact that we have used it on other cruise lines multiple times and it is marked as cruise approved. The older ships also have extremely limited plugs in the rooms, so it made plugging in our devices a challenge throughout the sailing.
What's extra strange and funny about this is that they gave our power strip back to us on the last night of the cruise while we were still on board, so it obviously didn't present that much of a risk to the ship. We recommend bringing a portable charger that's fully charged as a backup plan. Ours ended up saving us multiple times on this cruise.
Next, we wish we had known to bring entertainment with us onto the ship, but only things that do not require Wi-Fi. Of course, there are normal fun things to do on every cruise, like production shows, trivias, arcades, and casinos. But if you are like us and want to unwind in bed after a long day with a TV show or two, we suggest downloading them before you leave the port. One reason to bring entertainment with you is that our TV was almost the same size as our laptop screens. The other reason is that the channel lineup was extremely limited, with mainly news and a couple of channels that cycle through old TV shows and movies.
Norwegian does give you the ability to rent some newer movies on your stateroom TV, but they are $10 a piece, which we found a little excessive. We also wish we'd known that we should not expect to be able to work or stream effectively on the Wi-Fi, even with the streaming package. We were on an older ship, but they still claim to have Starlink, which is one of the most advanced Wi-Fi networks in the world. However, the Wi-Fi was awful. They charged $30 a day for the normal Wi-Fi and $40 a day for the streaming package, but in our experience, neither bundle was worth the cost and we had to reschedule several meetings because of it.
Especially in our stateroom, we had to refresh multiple times to load a single page, and sometimes it wouldn't even load at all. The common areas were a little better, but on sea days, when everyone was using the Wi-Fi, it was so slow that loading a Google meeting took anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. Again, this could differ by ship and location, but we have never had a cruise ship's Wi-Fi be this temperamental.
Next, we wish we'd known dining isn't always as easy as on other cruise lines. Yes, there's pretty much always some food available on Norwegian, just like on other cruise lines. And each ship even has at least one venue open 24 hours a day, so night owls shouldn't struggle to find something to eat. But there are a few things about the food that just didn't sit right with us.
Firstly, there were no menus on the app or the TV for the main dining rooms, so we couldn't plan ahead for the evening. Instead, we had to make our way to the dining room to see the menu before deciding where we wanted to eat each night. Secondly, whereas other cruise lines have dedicated pizza or burger grills on the pool decks where they typically make things fresh, Norwegian's burgers and pizzas are served cafeteria style in the buffet and leave a lot to be desired.
And lastly, there are just as many added cost dining venues as complimentary on most Norwegian ships, which we find a little strange considering a big pro of going on a cruise is having everything you need included. Will you go hungry on Norwegian? Definitely not. But they didn't make the process of dining as convenient as we found on other cruise lines or give us nearly as many options for our cruise fare.
The last thing we wish we had known before sailing with Norwegian, and possibly one of the most important, is that the employees are the saving grace for Norwegian Cruise Lines. Every employee we encountered in the halls, the dining venues, and on the decks were smiling and seemed happy to be there.
We want to give a special shout out to our steward Clark, who was awesome, funny, and super accommodating with cleaning times. We also particularly loved the employees standing at the buffet entrance singing "Washi Washi Happy Happy" as they handed out hand sanitizer. They were always so cheery and made us smile as they kept us germ-free.
Now all this might make it sound like we really didn't enjoy our first time with Norwegian Cruise Lines, which is not true at all. We had a nice time on board and we really enjoyed our port visits. However, we wanted to give our honest opinions on what is different about Norwegian from the other cruise lines we have sailed with.
And now that we know some of these things, we'll be better prepared when we choose to sail with Norwegian again. I'm sure we'll find ourselves on a newer Norwegian ship at some point in the future, and next time we'll be ready for less than great Wi-Fi and no going into it how much to budget for upcharges.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on our first Norwegian cruise.
If you like this video and want to see more travel content from us, please like the video on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, I'm Rachel,
And I'm David.
and we hope this video helped you find the right direction for your next adventure. Bye!